Hello all. This program is about um, library management. That is, in a library, multiple books are there with some author name and the year of publication. So, in that, we have to filter out the books which are published after 2010. So, that is the question. So, here is the question. It is mentioned here. So, there are the multiple records of book with the title, author, and publication year, and we have to write a Java code to filter all the books. So the word filter is there. So we have to use filter for this. So if we are going for filter, then I have to use list also. So it is indirectly given. I have to go for collectors or collections also. So when I'm going for the word filter, I have to use filter, then collect, and then list must. So all these three is the clue for me when I see the word filter. So here the input is going to be title, author, and the publication year. So if there are multiple inputs to be given as input, then I have to use class for that. So I'm using class and I'm initiating a name called library. And in that library, I need the input names as title, author, and the publication year. So title is a string and author is a string, and only the publication is year is going to be integer. So I have initiated here, and after using this class library, then I have to initiate the public library also for standardization. So now again, I have initiated this class values. Now I'm going inside the program as so public static void and main. So here I'm going, and in that I'm going to give the input data. So the input data for that, we already know that the library is the class name, whereas we have initiated the basic parameters like input. What are the inputs we are going to give, like title, author, and the year. So these are all initialized by using the data types as a string and integer in the class library. Now I have to create another object name to input all these values into that particular object. And this object can be imported by using list and array list. So list, and I'm using a name, the previous class name library, and then data is the new name I'm giving for this object, which is equal to new array list. And data dot add new library. So here the data is the object name, add is for giving input, that is adding the input in that particular object name with a new library, that is a class which is having the class library name. And in that I can give two string values and one integer values. That is, one is the title and another is the author name and another is the year of publication. So I have given some four titles and four author names with the year of publications. And here I have the ultimate aim is to filter the books. So filter the books that were published after 2010. Now I have given some input, and if I am giving a system.out and the books are published as data, I can view all these books. That is ABC with the author and 1982. All these can be viewed. But now what I am need to filter is only the books after 2010 I have to view. So I'm again giving filter. So I have to use filter for this. In that filter, I have to use filter library. So because library is the class name, in that library, go and search in the year integer whether anything is greater than any other integer value is greater than 10. So this first I have to type. And after typing it, I have to ask that particular filter to go through the data, that is the object. It has to go through the complete object in a just a stream. So I have to use a data dot stream dot filter. So filter, and in library it has to search, and what condition it has to search is library dot what is the data type, that is the data type is it is going to be an integer, and the name of that particular parameter is year. So therefore library dot year should be greater than 2010. And then where it has to sort, we have to use dot collect. That's because we have to collect that particular data. So collect dot collectors dot to list. So here I have to import the collect value collections also. So I have to give import collections, and then system dot out print the books published after 2010. So I'm giving after 2010 I can give it, it will be displayed directly, but instead I am giving as because all the alphabets are given here. So now if manually we see that after 2010 only, I think it is a 1982, 2023, 2001 and 1999. So only this book, the book named DEF written by the author B, published in the year 2023 is the output. It should be the output because I am using here, what I'm using is for each loop. It has to go through that complete loop, and what it has to print is in the library. It has to print library dot title first. The title should be DEF by the DEF by the author B, published in the year is 2023. So this must be the answer actually. So after giving this list library, then I have to initiate the object name called publish, because I have to go for the new one for each loop, because it has to go for completely go through this data sets, and then I'm giving the sys dot out. So now let's check the output whether we are getting. So the books published after 2010 is DAF. So DAF is the book name I have given, and it will be by. So in the output I have given by. Therefore it's gone. So it is by. DAF is the book name by the author B, which is published in 2023. So this is the output, which will be displayed after as, because I need the publications after 2010. Thank you.